So we're coming back right here. We're playing Arkansas State. We have never beaten Arkansas State, so it was a huge game for us. In order to compete in the top level in this conference, you've got to go out and beat these top level teams, and Arkansas State is certainly a top level team. Come out and you start great play action pass. You hit Pinckney right there on a great little route and good throw, great protection. Come right back and run Dan. And tell you the truth, offensively this day it was just one of those days where everything just kind of clicks. The run game, the throw game, great blocking, great perimeter play by receivers, great quarterback play, everything in general. You can see Dan here with a very nice run and a little fake speed sweep coming back across to get a little misdirection. And we're ready to go. And we're pushing it right down here into the red zone. We're on the +2, I believe, right here. And going back to, exactly what we do. Inside zone down there with 2 tight end sets and get the big touchdown right there to start the game. Started off very, very fast. Trey Barnett, exceptional job and just a well-executed first series.
Player down here for Arkansas State. But right there you can just see I.J. Chambers is down on the ground.
Back on our next possession, we come back and we actually have a lot of quick routes that are going on outside the perimeter there. And the line are actually set and throwing and chopping the defenders down there at the line of scrimmage. And it was great coverage by Arkansas State. And Dan's doing what Dan does, pulls it down and takes really a no yardage play and turns it into something positive with his legs, and does a really good job of lowering his shoulder and running over the defender. Dan, we're a little bit different in this offense. And we ask those quarterbacks to really go at the defenders when they're running the football and try to eliminate their slide game. I know that's tough, but in all the years of football, that's the way we've always taught it. And a couple of times I think Dan has done it and come back, and I told him, I said, listen, you gotta stop sliding. We gotta take it to this defender. Back with Destin Coates. Great job by the offensive line. Sumter, Atkinson, Bartlett, Quan Gilmore, Travis Glover. Just opening up holes. It's great to see, and Destin goes in and does exactly what he should do right here. Just taking the ball into the end zone, and it's fantastic. Right back with Dan again. Run a little G-scheme option where we got a couple pullers out in front, and there's another big back, Seth Page getting it. Dan does a great job sticking it inside and delivering it outside, and it's a very fun play to watch if the option is executed to perfection, and Dan, he runs it really, really well. 1st and 7 from 7, give it to Seth Page, and another dynamic back that we have. It's going to be great to see if he can, just staying healthy is his big thing, and he's got 2 of the longest runs in Georgia State football history. So we're really anticipating him having a great upcoming season.
Definitely also been about this offensive line and these tight ends controlling the line of scrimmage.
Back on offense, and we're pushing the tempo a little bit. Dan gets flustered, not flustered, but flushed out of the pocket to the right, gets out of bounds. We got 3:13 left to go in this half, and we're up 24-14. If we can score right here, man, that's just a little bit of a cushion that we need, because Arkansas State, their big-time playmaker wide receiver can get right back into it, and you see later on that they certainly do. So we've got to put this thing in, and we got to get going.
This is 3rd down and 7. Panthers are 2 for 5 on 3rd down in the game. Ellington steps into it, complete for a 1st down at the 16-yard line, and that's Jamari Thrash with his first career catch.
Doesn't take long. Ellington to Pinckney. Dan does a great job, great protection. Eyes the defender, eyes the wide receiver, maybe the target a little bit too long, but Dan delivers a nice throw and catch. And Big Sam Pinckney again making plays, and everybody's fired up. You can see Dan, and he's got a lot of adrenaline going on. Great protection. Travis Glover, Atkinson on the backside, delivers a strike, and that's another 6 points for the men in blue.
Just like a lot of passes this quarter, this half for Dan Ellington, throwing just let lane.
Start of the second half, and it's just like the continuation of the first half, running the football, doing the things, just very, very consistent with what we do. Start off with a run right there with Seth Page. He takes it out there for about 13 yards, and here we are, we're up 31-21. Really nice to see everyone getting involved. Really good protection again. Nice throw, got a little go route on the right sideline right there with Jonathan Affetti. Makes a fantastic catch, and it's good to see everyone getting involved. It's good to see the running backs, the line, just the play of everyone in general. And when you have that going for you as an offense, it's hard to control if you're a defender. I mean, if you're a defensive coach for that matter. And it's really fun to see. Really fun to see. Go back with a little quarterback run to Dan Ellington, and of course, man, he finds the way. You see Bartlett, Sumter, all those guys up front delivering the blocks, paving the way. Dan walks in untouched. Great concept. I think our coaches did a marvelous job. Coach Glenn, Coach Stepp, Coach Austin, Coach McKnight, all of those guys have done a phenomenal job, and it's just really, really good to see. You see Malik right there paving the way.
Anyone until he broke the line of scrimmage. Center and guard pulling right there. Sumner and Bartlett getting out on the edge, and just a walk in there for their quarterback.
38-35, 7:14 to go in the fourth quarter. It has gotten really interesting really, really quickly as it's hard to contain their big-time playmakers on the edge, and their quarterback was just getting it up there to the big playmaker wide receiver. Bayless is hard to compete against, man. He is such a phenomenal football player, and glad to see he's gone. But we have to come right back on offense. Like I said, we're up by 3, and we're just doing what we do. And Dan delivers a nice play to McCoy right there, gets us down there about the 2-yard line. And this is, these drives right here, when they have the momentum and they're coming back, and we're still in the lead, but you can't turn that ball over. And when I say turn it over, give them back the possession without putting points on the board. Very important drive, but nice to see us go down. Didn't blink an eye, stood right in the face and rolled down for the score, and we're fixing to line up right here. Like I said, 1st and goal, 2-yard line. We bring in the big boys, tight ends, Roger Carter, Aubrey Payne. Got the big boys up front again, and nice delivery right there. Destin Coates is in for the touchdown, and it's good to see. Big time touchdown for us. We had to put that one in. We really had to put that one in. It's very fun to watch. Little truck play, and man, he about spits it. Old 32 grabs him right there at the end, brings him down. Clock is continuing to run, which is good, so we like to keep it on the ground. Come back with the same play, just the opposite way, and there goes Trey down the left sideline. I mean, he is going. I told him if he would have cut his hair, we'd have probably scored right there. But fantastic effort by Trey Barnett. I love to see those guys run down and pick him up and celebrate. And we are doing the things right here with 2:10 to go. We got to put it in to win this ball game. Coates with another score off the inside zone. Great blocking up front. I can't say it enough. Atkinson, Glover, Bartlett, Sumter, Gilmore, Payne, Roger Carter, all of them. And it's just really fun to see watching those guys do their jobs and do it very, very well. That puts us up 51-38. Nice drive. A little over 2 minutes to go in the ball game. We got to rely on our defense. We need a big stop. We need a big stop. They can score, and they can score quickly. If they do, they have the onside attempt. So we've got to take control of this ball game with one last stand with our defense. And big Mr. Gore right here. I mean, Tyler Gore, he's playing his assignment, and I think the quarterback right there gets some pressure. Nice job by our guys up front, and he lost one up right there at the end. 1:35 to go in the ball game. It's 52-38, and we have now just solidified the first ever victory over the Arkansas State football team, and that's really good to see. It was a great day offensively, as you can see from the numbers that we put up that day, but everyone in general had a role in this game. Special teams, defensively. I just like that pressure right there at the very, very end. You've got to have that to beat these top teams. And like I said, Blake Anderson and that staff and that football team, they're one of the top teams. We were very, very fortunate to go and have a really good day against them.